Hello, class. My name is Haley, and today I'm going to be discussing something that is very close to my heart and is a part of my everyday life. And that something is called outgroups. Every single one of us has felt like an outsider at some point in our life, and honestly, it is the worst feeling. But you will be happy to know that there is an actual definition for this, and that is called outgroups. The textbook definition for outgroups is people we see as different from ourselves. Um, I actually live in the Dominican Republic and I married into a Dominican family. So I feel like an outsider and like I am in an outgroup every single day of my life. Some examples of what it looks like to be a part of an outgroup in my personal life is my skin color, my eye color, and my hair color. These things automatically classify me into an outgroup here in this country. People look at me on the streets and they immediately know that I am not from here and they immediately perceive me as different from themselves. Another big example in my personal life of being in an outgroup is my accent. Even though I speak Spanish fluently, I will always have an accent and people automatically know that I am different. They know that I'm not from here. They perceive me and look at me different from themselves, and that would classify me into an outgroup as well. Another example is my mannerisms. My mannerisms are much different than people here. Those can be little things anywhere from the way that I cook, the way that I do laundry, the way that I clean, the way that I raise a baby. All of those little things that you learn in your own culture are completely different than they are in another culture. And when you do those things differently, or when you look lost doing it the way that they do it, you automatically are put into an outgroup in their eyes. It's something that's very difficult sometimes to be classified into an outgroup, but it is also something fun and exciting and challenging to be able to look different, but also learn to adapt to the way that they do things. If we looked at more public examples of things that everybody else could relate to, these would be something as going to a party where you don't know anybody. Uh, if you've ever gone to a party with a friend and you're in a group of people that you don't know what they're talking about, you can't relate to them as well, or they can't relate to you, they're going to perceive you differently, and that would classify you into an outgroup as well. Additionally, if you start a new job and you have to learn skills that everyone else there already knows, they can perceive you as different as well and classify you into an outgroup. Something that we often classify people into an outgroup in is when they have a physical or mental disability. We can be pretty quick to judge and perceive them as different, even if they aren't different. And that would put them into an outgroup in our eyes and in our society. In conclusion, we have discussed what an outgroup is. The textbook definition of this, again, is when people perceive others differently. We looked at examples in my personal life, such as being in an outgroup because of my skin color, my eye color, my hair color, my accent, my mannerisms, the way I do everyday tasks. Additionally, we looked at public examples such as going to a party where you don't know anybody, starting a new job, and having a physical or mental disability. After discussing these topics, my only hope is that you understand that at some point in our lives, all of us are going to be a part of an outgroup, and that you are not alone in this.